So there's quite a lot you can do with lambdas. So let me go ahead and delete all of this. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And let's go ahead and say we have a function int, takes in an int and returns an int, and square. And so normally you would have to create a method up there, and then you would type it down here, but we can go ahead and put a lambda in here. And so this is an anonymous function or method, and it will now be known as square. So we can go ahead and say console write line square. And again, this takes in an int 4, and it will return an int. That's the first parameter. That's what it will return. If we run this, notice we'll get 16 printed out to the console. So this is a way that you can easily, well, square a number or, well, anything. You can do all sorts of computations or do something there just by, instead of writing a method up there, just write it as a one-liner. Let's see, what else can we do? We can go ahead and list string. Let's just go ahead and create a list of names. It's equal to new list string. And I'm going to go ahead and populate it with some names. So I'll populate with my name, Luke, Picard, Yoda, Jenny, oops, Haynes, and I'll just leave it at that. All right, so now let's say, okay, we want every name in here which begins with an A. And I'll just say subset names, new list, and, or actually I don't need to create as a new list. I can just declare it there is equal to names dot find all. And then now here, all I need to do is just say name square bracket 0 is equal to a J. And so this will print out everybody who has a first name or has a name which begins with a capital J for each, and this will be subset names, and this will be S in subset names, console.write, not window height, write line S. So now if I run this, I will get out Jeremy and Jenny printed out to the console. So you can do that with doing or finding all of them who begin with a S or with a J. You can add more complex delegates in there using and lambda expressions and statements. So let me go ahead and erase this, and let's just say action string action greet. So let's just assume that I have a delegate, which I want it to be name console.writeLine and hello name. So now I can just go ahead and say action greet Jeremy. And this will print out, oops, once I put a semicolon there, and this will print out hello Jeremy to the console. Likewise, I could do the same thing, string, and then this will be function greet. And so I can do name, and then this, I don't want to do a console write line. I want to do a return a string, because this is returning a string. This is taking in a string, which will be known as name, and is returning a string. Notice I'm using the same name, but it's actually scoped differently. So this name is different than that name. And so I can say console.writeLine greet Jeremy. So I'm just greeting myself again. And notice that I have two hellos. So this right here, this is equivalent to static void greet string name, and then console.writeLine. Oops. So this line here is equivalent, actually, action string action greet is equal to action greet. This line is equivalent to doing this and this when you're doing it in one line. This here is equivalent to static string function greet string name, and then this is just going to return hello again name. And so this line here is equivalent to string func greet is equal to func greet semicolon. So this and that combined is the same as this one line there.